Today I'm making one of my favorite chicken dishes in the oven. It's so good and one of the most requested recipes in my house. It's a baked chicken thigh and a garlicky lemon sauce with some roasted potatoes, and it's so good. Like, seriously, the sauce is so good. It requires a little prep. Most of the cook time is in the oven, no pre-seasoning, and it's perfect for weeknight dinners. And I love this dish. I think you're gonna love it too. If you like, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and let's get to it. Let's start by preparing our potatoes. I'm using baby gold potatoes and slicing them in half. I love that you can leave the skin on and they only require one chop, which makes prep time so much easier. But you can use regular size Yukon Gold or russet potatoes if that's all you have. I'm using chicken thighs with the skin, but you can also use skinless chicken thighs. I just like the skin on because it crisps up nicely in the oven, and I like the bite of the crisp followed by the juicy interior. You want to salt and pepper your chicken thighs on both sides, and then we're going to set that aside. Heat up your oil in your pan on high for about 4 minutes or until the oil is really hot. I'm using avocado oil. Once your pan is nice and hot, add in your chicken, skin down, and let it sit undisturbed for about 5 minutes. You want to give it time undisturbed to form that golden, crispy crust that we're looking for. Once you see this color, you're going to flip it over and cook it for an additional 4 minutes. You'll see color develop on the other side as well. Of course, it won't look the same because there isn't the skin, but it will get some color. Once your chicken has browned and you see that golden color on both sides, you're going to remove them from the pan and shut off the heat. Remove all that extra oil because we no longer need it. It's done its job. Our sauce that we're making shortly has some oil in it. Add your chicken back to the pan along with your potatoes. Make sure to spread your potatoes evenly, and then we're going to season with poultry seasoning. Make sure to season your chicken on both sides with your poultry seasoning and really get it in there. You can make this dish your own and pick your favorite poultry seasoning. The one I'm using has paprika, onion powder, dried parsley, and saffron. I like to really make sure that I get the seasoning all over because that's what gives it that really, really great taste. I also make sure to try to get under the skin, and I put a little seasoning in there just to cover all of the little crevices. You're going to cover with aluminum and bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. This sauce is my absolute favorite. I discovered it like a year ago at a Lebanese restaurant, and I asked the chef to give me the ingredients, and he did, which was so kind. It is garlic, lemon juice, parsley, olive oil, and water, and it's so good, and it's perfect when baking chicken. It gives it such an amazing taste. I'm then blending it in my food processor, which I didn't realize was leaking, but that's okay. It did its job. And this is the sauce we're going to use to top our chicken, and then we're going to bake it for an additional 30 minutes uncovered or until the potatoes are nice and soft. Pour that sauce right over and make sure to cover the chicken and the potatoes. It doesn't have to be fully immersed, but you want sauce on it so all that goodness and flavor gets baked right into there. I also like to flip my thighs over, skin down, so that they cook and the flavor really also gets in there. And I bake it like this for 25 minutes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I flip the chicken over again, skin up, and I broil it for 4 minutes. And this is the result. The skin is nice and crispy. It has that beautiful color. The potatoes are golden and have a little crisp to it from broiling and baking. And it's so good. I've even used this meal as meal prep and it worked out perfectly. You're just gonna drizzle some more sauce on it, serve it with your potatoes, dig into there, and look at how juicy that is. I really hope you guys try this recipe. If you try it and you love it, let me know in the comments, and bon appetit.